From astonishing speed records to enduring legacies, these are the Formula One records that seem destined to stand the test of time. First up, a record that leaves fans and drivers in disbelief till this very day. The fastest penalty ever handed out in F1 history, Sebastian Vettel, a four-time world champion, holds this dubious honor. During the 2006 Turkish Grand Prix, Vettel was penalized 6 seconds into his session. It's a record that highlights the razor-thin margins and intense scrutiny drivers face in the sport. Unbelievable! Next, we delve into the chaos of the 1996 Monaco Grand Prix, which holds the record for the fewest finishers in a wet race. The treacherous conditions saw only 3 cars cross the finish line, with Olivier Panis taking an unexpected victory. This race is a testament to the unpredictable nature of F1, where even the most skilled drivers can be caught by the elements. It's a record that shows the sheer difficulty of mastering both machines and weather. Moving on, we celebrate the remarkable longevity of Louis Chiron, the oldest competitor in Formula One history. At the age of 55 years old and 292 days, Chiron competed in the 1995 Monaco Grand Prix, representing the tiny principality with pride. His participation at such an advanced age is proof of his enduring passion and skill, setting a benchmark that seems unlikely to be surpassed in the modern age of younger, faster drivers. Next up, we marvel at the incredible feats of Max Verstappen, who set the record for the most consecutive wins in a single season. In 2023, Verstappen dominated the field with 10 straight victories, showcasing unparalleled consistency and performance. This streak not only demonstrated his exceptional talent, but also the formidable strength of his team. As the competition continues to intensify, breaking this record will require a perfect blend of driver skill, team strategy, and a touch of luck. Next up, we have the record for the most world championships won by a driver. This prestigious accolade is shared by 2 titans of the sport, Michael Schumacher and Lewis Hamilton, each boasting an impressive 7 titles. Schumacher's dominance spanned from 1994 to 2004, with a remarkable streak of 5 consecutive championships from 2000 to 2004. Hamilton, on the other hand, equaled this feat in 2020, having clinched his titles between 2008 and 2020. The sheer consistency, skill, and determination required to achieve such a feat makes it a record that seems almost insurmountable. As of the 2024 season, no other driver has come close to matching their legendary status, making this one of the most formidable records in F1 history. Next is the record for the most straight wins with the same constructor. Lewis Hamilton again takes the center stage, having secured a staggering amount of victories with Mercedes. His partnership with the team has been nothing short of extraordinary, yielding numerous race wins and contributing significantly to his championship tally. The record highlights not only Hamilton's exceptional driving prowess, but also the synergy and trust between him and the Mercedes team. Such a harmonious and successful collaboration over an extended period is rare in the ever-competitive and dynamic world of Formula One, making this record another that appears unlikely to be surpassed anytime soon. Next, we turn our attention to a more bittersweet record, the most points accumulated without a race win. Nico Hülkenberg holds this unenviable distinction, having amassed 554 points without ever standing on the podium. Despite his undeniable talent and numerous strong performances, Hülkenberg has never quite had the machinery or luck to convert his efforts into a race victory. This record shows the harsh realities of Formula One, where even the most skilled drivers can find themselves thwarted by circumstances beyond their control. Next up, a record that redefined what it means to be a prodigy in motorsport, Max Verstappen's historic win at the 2016 Spanish Grand Prix. At just 18 years, 7 months, and 15 days old, Verstappen became the youngest race winner in F1 history. This remarkable achievement came after a strategic decision by Red Bull Racing to promote him from Toro Rosso mid-season. As the race unfolded, a collision between the leading Mercedes cars opened the door for Verstappen, who seized the victory with maturity beyond his years. His victory not only shattered Sebastian Vettel's previous record, but also set a benchmark for young drivers aspiring to make their mark in Formula One. Next is the record of Valtteri Bottas as he etched his name into the annals of F1 history with the fastest speed ever recorded during a race. During the 2016 Mexican Grand Prix, Bottas, driving for Williams, reached an astounding 372.5 kilometers per hour, or 231.4 miles per hour, on the long straights of the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. This incredible feat was achieved thanks to a combination of cutting-edge aerodynamics, powerful hybrid engines, and advanced tire technology. While modern F1 cars continue to push the boundaries of speed, the unique conditions and technological advancements that allowed Bottas to achieve this record make it a formidable challenge for future drivers to pass. The pursuit of speed remains a core element of Formula One, but safety regulations and track limitations may keep this record intact for years to come. Next up, it's time to revisit one of the most thrilling qualifying sessions in F1 history, which took place during the 1997 European Grand Prix at Jerez. In an unprecedented display of precision and skill, three drivers, Jacques Villeneuve, Michael Schumacher, and Heinz-Harald Frentzen, set identical lap times of 1m21.072 seconds, sharing pole position. This extraordinary occurrence highlighted the razor-thin margins that often separated the best in the sport. The session was a testament to the intense competition and technical prowess that define Formula One, as teams and drivers pushed their machines to the absolute limit. Achieving such a perfect tie in today's era of hyper-advanced telemetry and data analysis seems almost impossible, making this record a fascinating chapter in the sport's storied history. The next record on our list is the highest number of cars to start a race, set during the 1953 German Grand Prix at the legendary Nordschleife circuit. On that fateful day, an astonishing 34 cars lined up on the grid, a spectacle of engineering and ambition that is yet to be matched. The sheer logistics of managing such a large field, combined with the grueling demands of Nordschleife's treacherous twists and turns, made this event a true test of endurance and skill. In today's era of stringent safety regulations and limited team entries, the prospect of seeing such a crowded starting grid again seems almost impossible. Equally remarkable is the record for the biggest starting grid penalty ever given in Formula One, a staggering 70-place grid drop handed to Jenson Button at the 2015 Mexican Grand Prix. This unprecedented penalty arose from McLaren's decision to fit numerous new components to Button's car, far exceeding the allowed allocation of parts. The complexity of modern F1 machinery, with its intricate power units and advanced electronics, meant that teams must be careful when they're placing their resources throughout the season. Button's massive penalty highlighted the challenges that teams faced in balancing performance with reliability, and it serves as a cautionary tale to those who might push the limits too far. Next, we turn to the fastest race in Formula One history, a blistering display of speed and precision that took place at the 2003 Italian Grand Prix in Monza. Michael Schumacher, driving for Ferrari, completed the race in just 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 19.838 seconds, achieving an average speed of 247.585 kilometers per hour. This incredible feat was made possible by the unique characteristics of the Monza circuit, known for its long straights and high-speed corners, which allowed drivers to push their cars to the absolute limit. In today's F1 landscape, with increased emphasis on safety and fuel efficiency, replicating such a rapid race seems improbable. Schumacher's record stands as a benchmark of excellence, a reminder of the relentless pursuit of speed that defines the essence of Formula One. Next up, we dive into the longest race in F1 history, the 2011 Canadian Grand Prix. This epic event unfolded over 4 hours, 4 minutes, and 39 seconds, making it the longest race ever recorded in the sport. The race was a spectacle of endurance and strategy, featuring 6 safety car deployments and a lengthy red flag period due to torrential rain. Jenson Button emerged victorious in a dramatic fashion, overtaking Sebastian Vettel on the final lap after a series of setbacks, including a drive-through penalty and multiple pit stops. The sheer length and complexity of this race led to changes in regulation, reducing the maximum race time to 3 hours from 2021 onwards. It's hard to imagine another race surpassing this marathon of motorsport. Next, we turn our attention to the youngest driver ever to enter an F1 race, Max Verstappen. At just 17 years and 166 days old, Verstappen makes his debut at the 2015 Australian Grand Prix, shattering previous age records and setting a new benchmark for youthful talent in sport. His entry into F1 was proof of his prodigious skills and maturity beyond his years, as he quickly adapted to the high-pressure environment of Formula One racing. The minimum age requirements have since been adjusted, allowing drivers as young as 17 to compete, but Verstappen's record remains a towering achievement. His early start paved the way for a successful career, and it's difficult to envision another driver breaking this record anytime soon. In the realm of consecutive retirements, Andrea de Cesaris holds a record that no driver would envy. Between 1987 and 1988, de Cesaris endured a staggering 18 consecutive retirements. Mechanical failures, collisions, and other misfortunes plagued his races during this period, highlighting the challenges drivers face in maintaining consistency and reliability. While modern achievements in technology and team strategies have improved car reliability, de Cesaris' record serves as a reminder of the sport's volatile past. It stands as a daunting benchmark that seems unlikely to be surpassed, given the current emphasis on durability and performance in F1. Next up, we revisit the 1996 Monaco Grand Prix, which holds the record for the fewest number of finishers in a race. On that fateful day, only 3 cars crossed the finish line, with Olivier Panis taking his first and only victory in Formula One. The treacherous conditions of the Monaco circuit combined with wet weather led to numerous crashes and retirements, leaving just a trio of drivers to complete the race. With advancements in safety and car design, such a low number of finishers is improbable in today's era. In the annals of Formula One history, fewer records stand as imposing as the biggest race-winning margin. This monumental feat was achieved by Stirling Moss at the 1958 Portuguese Grand Prix, where he crossed the finish line a staggering 5 minutes and 12.75 seconds ahead of his closest rival, Mike Hawthorne. The race happened on the challenging streets of Porto, a circuit notorious for its unforgiving corners and narrow straights. Moss, driving for Vanwall, demonstrated his unparalleled skill and precision, navigating the track with an ease that left spectators in awe. His performance that day was not just a testament to his driving prowess, but also a reflection of the mechanical superiority of his car, which remained unchallenged through the grueling race. The enormity of this victory margin is further supported by the evidence that modern F1 races are often decided by mere seconds, if not fractions thereof. In today's era of closely matched teams and drivers, such a gap seems almost unfathomable. The combination of Moss's exceptional talent, the technical excellence of his vehicles, and the unique challenges posed by the Porto circuit created the perfect storm that allowed for his record-setting performance. Turning to another remarkable record, we find Luigi Fagioli, who holds the title of the oldest driver to win a Grand Prix. At the age of 53, Fagioli clinched victory at the 1951 French Grand Prix, a feat that is yet to be surpassed. Racing for Alfa Romeo, Fagioli shared the car with Juan Manuel Fangio, a common practice at the time due to the grueling nature of the races. Despite the shared drive, it was Fagioli who took the checkered flag. This victory was a crowning achievement in a career that spanned over 2 decades, during which Fagioli competed against some of the greatest names in motorsports. In Formula One, the physical demands on drivers are immense, and the competition is fierce, which makes the prospect of a driver in their 50s winning a race seem almost impossible. The sport has evolved significantly since Fagioli's time, with young racers often being favored by their reflexes and stamina. Yet Fagioli's win reminds us of the timeless nature of talent and the indomitable spirit of those who dare to defy the odds. Finally, we take a look at the astonishing record of winning a Grand Prix from the farthest back of the grid. This incredible feat was performed by John Watson at the 1983 United States Grand Prix West, where he surged from 22nd position to claim victory. The Long Beach street circuit, known for its tight corners and limited overtaking opportunities, provided a formidable challenge. However, Watson, driving for McLaren, executed a masterclass in strategy and skill. His ability to capitalize on every opportunity, coupled with a well-timed pit stop strategy, allowed him to achieve what many thought impossible.